You said they don't follow the law, they doing it. You said under Yahawashi they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
Those two options to go with. This comes after a carbon monoxide crisis.
Morning, you smell trash.
Dumpsters overflowing with everything from trash bags.
All of a sudden, it's like you in a war.
The area is still taped off. Police are still there investigating. We'll keep
McDougal Terrace earlier this afternoon. Now, police say the teen walked.
Hey, Shalom, yo, Thumb. We out here in the MAC, McDougal Terrace, Durham, North Carolina, letting people know Commander GEN.YAHANNA's out here offering food, clothing, felony expungement for the community and the people, the lost tribe of Israel. You understand? That's what we doing.
Man. That's right. Well, then who is God's people enslaved in this kingdom? The so-called Negro is the real Jew, boy. That's the secret that's about to be revealed on the face of this earth. God is bringing the third world's war to the empire, man, to free the Lord's chosen people from the captivity they've been in for 400 years. Let me tell you something, black man. You gotta put on your strength now, man. Put back on your strength and might, black man, because your day is coming. Your day is coming because the Lord is gonna bring judgment on this earth. I'm learning that way. That's how you fix black people. That's how you get our lives together. You understand? You teach us how to deal with us. How you deal with another brother, man, when the brother steals something from you, or the brother's about to rob you, or something like that. What are they gonna do when black men in Chicago say we ain't robbing each other no more? We ain't shooting each other no more. Now they don't think it's possible. See, that's why they said that. They don't think it's possible. They don't think nobody can fix you. I'm telling you that Christ is fixing you by the words that come out of our
McDougal Terrace, aka the MAC. You know what I mean? Some of the most talented people live out here in the MAC. You know what I mean? Some of the most beautiful people live out here in the MAC. At the same time, we oppress. You feel me? We oppress people. But we about to bring that other side, you know what I'm saying? We about to bring that other side to them. That love side, that brotherhood side, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring them that brotherhood from Commander GEN.YAHANNA. You feel me? This is the most oppressed people and the most talented. The Lord's chosen, you understand what I'm saying? This real right here. This real right here.
Let's get right to it, dog. You know it's raw. Well, let me catch you if you're showing off. I wanted to get you, I hold it off. Thought he was solid, but told it off. Running the field with the underdogs. Don't want to get involved. I can admit it, I know what it's time. When I'm tripping, I got every group. Niggas will fumble a bag. I get to the cash fast. Got a salute. I've been a hustler. Look how I'm coming up. You running your mouth, better run it up. I'm running this shit like a big dog. Living my movie, they pissed off. Pushing the law, cause we in charge. They gon' play this in the synagogues. How do I feel? I'm feeling great. Bigger the problem, the bigger the plate. Making my move, that shit gotta wait. Ahead of my time, keep it in line. Put on their face. I just learned to keep it all to myself. Wait, a couple of niggas that hang with me that'll bang for me. If I'm doing bad, never change on me.
We the salt of the earth. We the motherfucking underdogs. We are
I got tunnel vision. There's a bunch of ways I'm gonna get it. It's my way or the highway. You ain't fucking with it. Do what I say or go about your fucking business. You take this money with you. I ain't dealing with no fucking children. If they not my own, going by myself. I'ma die alone. These bitches catch my wave. And more just hopping on. They hear what I make. It starts to turn them on. I think it's sorcery. The way they rob the bone. The black magic stick. They stopping by my home when I'm not even home. I'd rather be alone so I can conquer shit and I can see it wrong. I just keep popping shit cause I won't be here long. I'm hopping on the road and get my diesel blown. She wanna drop it low and get her eagle on. My nigga bad as fuck. She look like me alone. I came up from the dirt, was born right under y'all. And just like out of wine, said I just want the ball. These niggas seasonal. I watch them leave and fall. The last gon' finish first, cause we some underdogs.
Shall be last, and last shall be first. Nigga, we gon' rule this kingdom, nigga. This one was
Ride to the sunset, slide to the moon for a boss. All said ghetto, then I got him, that's my doggy dog. Don't bark, gotta mean bite, we them underdogs. Over off the wire, 5 yards, I'm pressing all of y'all. Line niggas up like I'm director from a casting call. I don't give a fuck, you want beef, neck to all of y'all. UPK priest, so lace up boost, then it's time to ball. The clip name Winnie, all these shells, I'ma let them fall. Niggas claim they better than like who they think they better than. One West soldier, best believe we got that metal in. Last name Cannon, cause I still got them drummers in. Kept us at that trapper, hell yeah, I'ma let them know. Underdog, you niggas tripping, we'll be popping or you sniffing. Real crafty with that smithing, locked in on the mission, rocking all out. Who the type to hop out, you be bitching, caught the crew time. Now the Glock, glitch it, nigga.
Every dog has his day.
Round in a scat, and I'm listening in the cat. If you ain't a spitter in his coat, then that shit is whack. Think you fucking with the UPK, nigga you smoking crack. You know I'm feeling awesome. I made 5 racks off the jack. I do you waffle, turn your ass into a pack. You know that I'm lawful, so I can't get no more tax. I rock that cool leader hat. Off white Ida sees the match. Too much polygamy across my chest. One West on my back, that would dies on my sleeve. My bitch Nina gotta weave. If that bitch pull on me, then you know she gotta leave. 20 racks in my pocket, looking like a block of cheese. Now they tryna give me that turkey neck like a pot of greens, but they know that I'm a priest, so they cannot get this bone. You know that my rib is bad, that I had to send her home. Matter of fact, go to the room so I could put your ass in order. I would just ignore Philly. Now I'm turning up at Dorm. What? I'm turning up at Dorm. Yeah, we at the Armory. I'm turning up at Dorm. I was just up in the trenches. Now I'm turning up at Dorm. And these wicked ass bitches, I got 9 form. I only could give them scriptures on point when I'm on the liquor. So all my rips in the future, you know I'm that nigga. I'm always in beef mode. I ain't got time for free hoes. Looking for a righteous sister that know how to. I let you fill in the blank. One day I'ma buy a babe. Sister, those oppressor saints. I'ma make them walk the plane. You better watch who you talking to. You know I got rain. Dripping like a broken saint. Show the textual Cuban link. All my brothers, we insane. One body, we all the same. Was on that back street with some niggas certain cane. Man, I used to serve that game. Had them halves, send them quarters. Now I'm in all black. Turning up at Dorm. What? I'm turning up at Dorm. Yeah, we at the Armory. I'm turning up at Dorm. I was just up in the trenches. Now I'm turning up at Dorm. And these wicked ass bitches, I got 9 form. I got 9 form. What? I got 9 form. What? I got 9 form. I got 9 form. What is that? The real C stacks, bitch. West. Yeah, something small.
Get the breakdown, treat it going like a K-9. I'm about to live my lifestyle. Say pipe up till the pipe down. These niggas sell a pipe dream. Baby girl, it's sweet as ice cream, and I need you better believe it. Sit back, look my cheeks. Wear your champagne cheeks. Competition ain't free. I'm about to take them to the trees. They gon' get started. People are starting to play. Yeah, the play, I'm not impressed. I have them holding checks. Like here, I'm hard to text. Told them hard to death. I know what I'm seeing, but they don't believe. Go ahead. Nigga, I'm so much shit. Where would it go? They're gonna be. We're in the feet. You better believe it. Fuck me, nigga. I get it. I'm a line on. Like a bomb on. Prepare for the fallout. One way side, what you talking about? Me and my nigga about to ball out. Me and my nigga about to bow out. Tell them where to go to the fallout. Mama John can't call out. I'm in the wheel and all that. Don't give a damn about the check. Regular little nigga, you about to lose today. You got moves to make. You can even move, you can get moved away. Choose your face. Most of these fools are fake. They got a hard to break. Nigga ain't hard to break. You get dogs today. Like the brother Sean told the hard way. Nigga went out of your league. Please believe me. But the goal line got all eyes on me. Give a damn what they talking about. Got solely ride with me. You know I'm lethal. That's my reason. I'm gonna get it. Yeah. See, they ain't gonna believe it. See, when they know that.
And we good on YouTube. All right, shalom. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Baraka Thumb. Yahweh Shemar Thumb Ba'Shem Yahushua. I'm priest and officer of 1,000 bars I recall from the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yahanna. We are here again every day, you understand? Every day, you know, to live up to our pledge, our oath, to teach Blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians their true heritage culture, you understand, lineage, you know, their authority, you know, everything that has to do with Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to prosper here in America all comes from the Bible. You know, everything comes from the Bible, that what a Black, Latino, Native American man or woman should live by. You understand? A code of conduct, you know, morals, principles, values, integrity. Again, an identity, which is the most important thing. In 2021, we suffer for a lack of identity. Salakia, I'm so far gone. 2024, we suffer for a lack of identity, not knowing who we are, you know, not knowing that we're God's chosen people. God's chosen people, you know, today roam the earth in the ignorance of not knowing who they are, you know, believing this, the normal status quo of saying that we're just, you know, niggas, spics, you understand, and wetbacks and whatever they want to call it, the bywords that they have for us, you know, but under the Lord's, you know, under the Lord's vision and his selection of out of the people that he created amongst this earth, he desired Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians to be, you know, the image, the mirror image of the Most High's glory. What do I mean by that? Let me get the book of Deuteronomy 7 and 6. We're going to show you exactly what we mean in the Bible, and what proves, you understand, that there are a class of people. There are a class of people who's supposed to run the earth. You know, today, you know, the people who rule the earth is not the people of the Bible. You understand? Your so-called, your so-called white man, your so-called African, so-called East Indians. We say so-called because according to the Bible, that's not who they are. We know them as a nation. You understand? We know them by their nations. We know them by the pedigrees of their father. And then again, you can only learn that here in the Israelite School U.P.K. You understand? What Commander General Yahanna was been doing since 1969 was giving us the platform, you understand, providing us, you know, our navigation to our truth. Seeking the truth today is kind of like, you know, it's a battle between what people feel and what's real. What do I mean by what people feel? Most of the time, people think if they make some damn sense, then it's real. That ain't got nothing to do. I'm gonna tell you what's real, the truth. You understand? The truth don't give a damn about your feelings. That's the difference. You understand? You can't put and mix truth with feelings. You know, the Lord don't care about your goddamn feelings, man. The Lord has made his declare. He has made his decree. You understand? He has picked his 18. You understand? And we're gonna read it in the Bible and show you who the 18 is or what it is that they should be doing today. You understand? Quatazar, when you got it, you can read.
Khan is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
For thou art a holy people. This bedrock right here, what we call is milk scriptures. You understand? If you're paying attention in class, you take these notes, man. You understand? You take these notes. You understand? You study. You ask questions. You understand? It said, the Lord said, read it again.
For thou art an holy people.
For thou art an holy people. Who are we talking about? You know, I like to ask questions myself, man. You understand? The greatest teachers were the best students. So I like to ask myself, who are we talking about here? You understand? Who are we talking about here when we say thou? Who are we talking about the thou? Let's know that the Bible, you understand, was, had the, insight, again, about who's the people that are here on the earth today. You understand? Separated by nations, separated by lineage, by again, fathers. You understand? To know a person, to know you, where you're going is to judge by the pedigree of your father, meaning figure out who your ancestors are. In the Bible, it shows everybody ancestors that are here today in this world, man. You understand? It shows everybody, but who's the thou that he's talking about right here? This is what I want you to know. You understand? And I'm asking you, so you should be knowing. What is the thou when we're talking about here? When we read in the Bible, and if you pay attention to the I.S.U.P.K, and you watch the classes, we teach, again, who the Bible pertains to. So I'm kind of like giving you the answer. Who is the thou that we're speaking about here? We got any people on class Q? Nah, no sweat. I'm gonna just tell you, the thou is talking about Israelites, man. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's what we talking about, man. Understand? Thou. You understand? It's possessive, meaning you. You understand? You, black man. You, Latino man. You, Native American man and woman. You understand? You. Go ahead, read on.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
See, firstly, we said unto the Lord thy God. Understand? If I buy some sneakers, and I go in the store with my cash, you understand, and I leave the sneakers, is it am I buying the sneakers for the person I came in with? No. You understand? These are my sneakers. You understand? The Lord is saying, these are my people. You understand? The Lord preserved black Air Force Ones. You understand? Over the white. You understand? The Lord chose the black Air Force Ones, man. You understand? The Lord was saying, the Lord made it clear. You understand who he chose. You understand? We belong to the Lord. The Lord is possessive, Salaki. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, our Lord that we serve from, our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, we serve a jealous God, man. You understand? And it's rightfully jealous, not the jealous that you got some type of hatred, even though the Lord has hate, you understand? But the Lord ain't hating on nobody. You understand? The Lord has a rightful jealousy. You understand? Righteous jealousy. You understand? His chosen people. You understand? The reflection of him. This is who he's talking about here when we read Deuteronomy 7:6, and it said that we are a holy people. Christians, you Christians today, you ask a person what holy means, it means pure. Good night. So it's cocaine. You understand? If you get cocaine from Colombia, it's pure. That don't mean it's holy. You understand? Just because your Christian doctrine is, has been spewed on us for generations. We need to take the identity of Christianity away from our spirit. You understand? Because we associate those things. Sorry, Cap, you want to clap? We take those things and we run with it and try to play it a part of our life like it's a certain kind of learning that, you know, Christianity has bestowed on us. Shalom with Christ, sir. Christianity ain't teaching us nothing but lies, man. Christianity gonna teach you that to be holy means to be pure, when that's not, you know, according to the Bible what we talking about, man. You know, we see right here the Bible. It says Holy Bible. If you got the King James version, you know, it says Holy Bible. You know, if you got, 1611 is going to say Holy Bible. I don't vouch for no other Bible outside of that. I don't know what kind of Bibles y'all got going on out there. Last Bible I seen that they had a military Bible. You understand? Only Bible that you can get in the military is a military Bible. Who knows what they telling you to do in there? You understand? I heard that they have homosexual Bibles. You understand? I heard Beyonce got a Bible. This is the madness. You understand what Christianity spills on America and its people. You understand? But the Lord was saying that we was holy. Holy does not mean pure. Holy does not mean wearing all white. You understand? Like I said, cocaine is pure. That doesn't mean it's holy, man. You understand? When you go to Colombia, you get the fresh cocaine. To all you fake drug dealers out there that like to, act like you El Chapo. You understand? You found some type of connection. You understand? And you going to go to the Lord's land over there in Colombia. Those are our brothers. You understand? Those are our sisters. Those are our children. They are our ancestors. You understand? When you going over there thinking that you find something pure, you understand? Try to come and sell it back to your people. That ain't got nothing to do with holy, man. So Christians need to stop telling people that holy means pure. It means to be separate. You understand? Remember that Commander General Yahanna told you that holy means to be separate. You understand? This is what we talk about, the separate people according to the Bible, the one who the Lord chose. Read on, Q.
God unto himself above all people.
See, right there. You know, hey, Quatters, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know how many people, get mad at us at camp for saying, like, you a brother, Q. You know what I'm saying? I know Q, he do that. Brother like you would get mad at me. You'll get mad at me for telling me, hey, yo, you supposed to be above everybody. Right. Nigga, what? No, nigga, I love my white women. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I love my Chinese girl. Nigga, what? I got African family members. I'm half white. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Lord said that you black, man. You black, Latino, Native American. You supposed to be above everybody. That's a responsibility. It's not, you don't even have a goddamn choice. You understand? Now, it is your choice to know and live like the Lord's people, to live like an Israelite. You understand? Once the Lord shows favor amongst you, man, and it's time to clock in, you just better do that. You understand? And learn with some discernment and be patient. You understand? And know that we don't know a goddamn thing. Just like how we didn't know what holy meant. We thought it meant pure. But coming in here, you understand, shedding ourselves, and Commander General Yahanna, you understand, having the endurance, you understand, to keep tradition alive, to keep what the Lord wanted for us, Black, Latinos, and Native Americans, to instill in us, you understand, alive. Keep a heartbeat, you understand? Because today, the oppressor will rip your heart out your chest with us not knowing who we are. Simple as that, man. You understand? The oppressors, they know what's going on. You understand? They know that if you don't know who you are today, they got the ups on you. You know? Oh, yeah, I'm a black man. Oh, this nigga's a fool. You understand? Oh, you go to your job. Some of these jobs know. Some of these jobs, exactly know who you are, and their job is to not let you know that they know who you are. You understand? You go to the store, hey, listen, quite as I back, when I was a young man in this, in this truth, man, you come in here on fire. Like, I was going to slave, shielded. I'm talking about 12 on me, trying to represent the whole tribe. You know, I'm like, yeah, let somebody say something. Let somebody try to, question, you understand, what I have lost. And now I've regained through the mercy of the Lord, which was culture, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord giving us culture back. So I would go to work, and these jobs have an idea of, okay, if you come into work and you have, any sense of, let's say like a culture besides being a rapper, an actor, or, what I'm saying, besides being all that. Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ, what's going on, young man? Hey, you all right? You too wild? Cool. I'm glad you in here, man. I'm glad you in here. You ready to get busy? Let's get it. You go to work and you find out like, hey, I got some coaching, man. I'm going to class every day. I find out the white man, the devil. You start looking at, you start going to work ready to fire your damn boss because you find out that the white man, the devil. You like, what, man? You the devil. I was told that, growing up, the devil was a red man with horns, and he had a pitchfork and he was under the ground. Nah, man, he hired me. He's my teacher. You understand? The devil is my teacher. You be ready to tell him, hey, shut up, devil. You understand? But listen, I'm gonna tell you this. This is the same thing that Nat Turner, if you read about Nat Turner and why he had the gumption to overthrow what was against, his people, because he read the Bible. Nat Turner found out he was an Israelite. He went crazy. You know what I mean? When you understand what I mean? When he went crazy, he found out the white man, the devil, he was like, oh, what? Oh, I'm an Israelite? I'm supposed to rule this place? And you got me in here? Listen. It says, be angry and do not sin, man. You understand? That's a law. You can be angry. You understand? You can, it's a time for everything. But don't sin, man. You understand? Don't sin. Don't know. You understand? It's a possibility that you may, put your life in jeopardy or your brother's life in jeopardy. You understand? That's not what the Lord wants us to do. You know what I'm saying? We not the Black Panthers. We not Malcolm X. You understand? We 10 times, 100 times fold stronger than them. You understand? This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing regular. We not regular. You understand? And knowing that means that we move by what the Lord wants us to do. We don't do what we want to do. Because if it was up to us, shoot, this place would have been turned upside down. But we follow Commander General Yahanna, and Commander General Yahanna follows the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We wait patiently for that time. You understand? And in between that time, we recognize that we got mercy, so we trying to shine up and straighten up our wrinkles. It's all right. You're gonna mess up, but don't keep messing up. You understand what I'm saying? Young man, you pick up. You got a Bible. You got a sword. You know these chapters yet? Nah, it's cool. We're gonna get you right. We in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. So if you need help, Officer Q will help you find it. You understand? And that's what we're gonna read from. So what we going over right now is, this is a law class. So we about to get into the law for sure. But right now we explaining who Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans and who they were to God according to the Bible. Because Christians going to say that God loves everybody. That's a goddamn lie. Right. They don't say that in the Bible. Christians that say, hey, love the Chinese man. Love the African man. You know what I'm saying? They not your people. The Chinese man, he got like 7 stores in your neighborhood. Right. He don't throw no block parties for you. Right. He won't even buy your t-shirt if you come up with t-shirts. You understand? He ain't talking about the Africans, not in the Southwest. Oh yeah, they want every dime. You understand? He ain't talking about the East Indians, them East Indians who sell us, hip hop culture and try to be like you. They not talking about them. God told you to love your people, Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And this is what we read. You got Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
For thou art an holy people. Now, I asked 2 questions before you came into class, right? Now, one was saying, who's the thou? When you read thou in the Bible, it's talking about the Israelites. That's what we talking about. When you read thou, it's talking about you. It ain't talking about the African. It ain't talking about everybody. It's talking about you as a black man. Read on.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
See, just like I was telling Q, man, like earlier, Officer Quatters are right here, man. I was saying, you know, you might have like a favorite. You got like a favorite something? You got like a favorite shirt, a hoodie or something, right? I seen you wore the Baby Nate joint yesterday. Like that's a nice hoodie. You know what I mean? Might be your favorite hoodie, right? That's why you came to class with it. You know, I wear all my favorite stuff in here. Shit, ain't nowhere else for me to wear. I ain't about to, you know, they ain't look off the Quatters out, man. This brother's stepping up. He might be about to be one of the flyest brothers here in Philadelphia. You understand? But he wears best. You understand? The Lord has a best. The Lord has a favorite. You understand? The Lord has he prefers somebody. You know what I'm saying? And he's talking about you. Read on. Hold on. Read that part again.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Mm-hmm.
Above all people that
Stop. Read above all people again.
Above all people.
Stop. Read it again. You know what you're reading?
Above all people.
The Lord says you supposed to be above all people. How you feel about that? He's shocked. He ain't got nothing to say. He's like, hold on, that's a lot of responsibility, sir. He said, I don't know what to do with that yet. If I'm supposed to be above all people, where do I start? Here. You start in here. You find out what to do in here. Because, you know, what's going to happen when we go out into the world? I'm going to tell you this, man. It's going to be a lot around us that's going to try to trick us out of our position. That's going to try to, you know, have you stumble. There's going to be a lot that's going to try to see if you really love God or if you're questioning God. You know, you're going to have all kinds of your family. Your family going to be like, hey, what you doing? Why are you wearing all black? What's wrong with you? You emo? What you doing? You know, why you wearing boots? You know, you don't like sneakers? It's hot. You know, that's what everybody goes, it's hot. Why you wearing boots? Why you wearing all this black? You need a new color. They're not going to understand. They're not going to understand that you know who you are. And before you actually, you know, live your purpose, you got to find out who you are. And that's what we do when we read these scriptures. Because again, you're talking about the Lord saying you're supposed to be above all people. How are you supposed to feel? You understand? And you're supposed to be above all people. Then why are we in the position that we in? Why we can't get a job? Why we can't have, you know, those high paying jobs? Why we still living in the ghettos? Why are we still in the positions that we in? If we supposed to be above everybody, who's above everybody right now? Who else? Every other race. Every other race is above us, and that's not what the Lord said is supposed to happen. The Lord said you're supposed to be thou, Israelites, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, supposed to be above everybody.
Right.
Read on.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
See, he said it like twice. You know, this is a black man. You know, this is how niggas talk. A nigga gonna say the same thing in a sentence. He might say the same thing once in a sentence. He might repeat himself. Just like a father. A father might tell you, he might tell you 2 times. I said, he ain't gonna tell you 3 times. Nigga, you better listen. Or matter of fact, he gonna give you the instructions first. That's what a real good father gonna do. He gonna tell you what to do. And if you say, huh? He gonna say, nigga, you heard me. And he gonna repeat it again. Lord be with you if you ask a 3rd time. I know my father wasn't having that, you understand? Just like a black man, the Lord gonna say, hey, you know, you supposed to be above all people. And then he said, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. He's letting you know, like you're not tripping about what you're reading. So I'm supposed to be above everybody. When do I start? Where do we get to? Read on. What you got to say, Salai? Go ahead, Q. Read on.
The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people.
Mm-hmm.
For ye were the fewest of all people.
Because we was the fewest. At that point in time, like, Israel is the youngest nation. What do I mean by that? Like, we got Esau, we got everybody else, the white man, the so-called white man, East Indian, Chinese, all of them. But blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who make up the Israelites, we the youngest nation. We was the fewest. But the Lord said, we're going to grow. We're going to grow like the stars. You know what I mean? Stars in the sky? Hell no, you know you don't. There you don't. That's how we're going to be numbered. We're going to be numbered like the stars in the sky. Nobody know how many stars in the sky. You understand? We're going to be numbered like the sand of the sea. Nobody, you know, those little grains of sand. Imagine picking up one by one and counting them. That's a lot of damn people. You understand? And the Lord said that we're supposed to be above everybody. And that's what's going to happen. You understand? And what we read right now is scripture. It ain't nothing that we making up. Christians will be like, hey, you're supposed to love everybody. You supposed to, no, you can't do that. Be nice. Be nice. Don't be nice. You be kind. You understand? Being kind versus being nice is two different things. A pushover is nice. You're not a pushover. We're not pushovers in here. You understand? We move with authority. We move with the Lord's authority. Right. You understand? So ain't nothing just pushing over anybody in here. In the UPK, we bully the bullies. Right. Ain't nobody in here getting bullied. You understand? And it takes a certain man with courage to understand, you know, how to protect your people. Because for over 500 years, you understand, for centuries, since the beginning of time, you know, we have been tried by these other nations, you know, subjected by their you know, what they consider to be, you know, a solution. And their solution was to have us captives. You know, that ain't do nothing but upset the Lord. But we upset the Lord. You know, matter of fact, we upset the Lord when you don't do right by your brother. So how we going to do right by God if we can't do right by our brother? You understand? You know what the Lord tells us to do? The Lord tells us to do when we do something wrong to our brothers or to just a family member, to another black man. You know what you're supposed to do as a black man? What should you do, young man? What should you do if somebody, you know, if somebody did you wrong, somebody did you foul, somebody did something shiesty to you, what you would expect? Let's see what he know. Yeah, if somebody did you wrong, you know, somebody, you know, offended you, what would you want? You would want an apology, right? That's how the Lord tells you to work. Let's see. You would want an apology if somebody did you wrong. Now, what if this person don't know they did you wrong? What if they just, you know, that's just who they is? If they don't know that they did you wrong, then what should a brother, what should you do if the brother didn't know you did wrong? Did confront him. See, you be paying attention. Yeah, he be paying attention. Okay, he be paying attention. Let's get Matthew 25. Matter of fact, give me Matthew 18 and 15. Matthew, the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 15.
Book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 15. Mm-hmm. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee.
Now, if your homie, your friend, your uncle, your cousin, your niece, your mom, your auntie, your grandma, your grandpa, if they do wrong, go ahead, read on.
Come on, time. Go and and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
You had the right answer. You be a man and you go to them by themselves and say, yo, I ain't like what you did. You understand? I ain't like what you did. You offended me. You understand? Grandma, you kept trying to give me damn bacon. You told me, I told you I don't want no bacon. I don't eat pork. I'm trying to live by the, you ain't even got to explain to it. Grandma, I don't want pork. Oh, you gonna eat this? Who you think you is? Listen, let me holler at you, Grandma. let me talk to you real quick, Grandma. Let me talk to you. Of course, with respect. With respect, you speak to your elders with respect. Like, Grandma, let me come holler at you. What's wrong with you? Grandma, listen. I know that you've been, all you know is pork, and that's all we've been growing up on. But I'm a man now. You understand? I gotta live not for myself, but for what God wants me to live. How the way God wants me to live. If your homeboy do you wrong, your man do you wrong, and he just one, we all had those. I had a cousin, man, he used to draw. Like he didn't have no chill. You know what I'm saying? We was always fighting. And that's how I thought I had to deal with it. Of course, he did me wrong so many times. It was just a fight every time, but you may have a cousin and he just, that's just who he is. Maybe he just always turned for no reason. He just always acting. He's always offending you. You understand? You tell him, hey, yo, bro, I don't like the way you dealing with that. Why every time we around females, you want to start showing off? That's my cousin. My cousin, every time we get around some females, he want to start showing off, And then when we get in the crib, he want to be my best cousin. It's like, yo, what is you doing? You know what I mean? But that's how it is, This is why the Lord has it in the Bible. So we know how to deal with it today. You understand? These is morals and conduct on how to move as a man, how to move as an adult. Because I'm going to tell you this, 9 times out of 10, you go to somebody and you say, hey, excuse me, like, hey, can I talk to you? I don't like what you did, man. I kind of feel some kind of way. And I don't want no problem between us at all, but I'm just letting 9 times out of 10, that person is either going to respect you or they're going to do it again. You understand? And when they do it again, you keep telling them. And eventually, they're going to check themselves. They should check themselves. And if they don't get what you're saying to them, then they out the door. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be like, man, he always complaining about something. He's just going to eventually leave you alone. Because why? You're confronting him how the Lord wants you to confront him. Choose the ways of the Lord. And you're going to prevail over every adversity, every challenge. You move how the Lord wants you to move, you're going to be victor over every circumstance. So that's what you're supposed to do. You go to them alone, read on, Q.
God. And tell him, if he shall hear thee.
Now, if he hear you, say you go to him like, yo, bro, we was in front of the shorties and you was tripping. I ain't like that you tried to make me go get we in McDonald's, you want to have me go run and go get the hamburgers while you sitting down talking to the girls like I'm some boy. Like, whatever the circumstance is, you understand? Whatever you're offended by. You can't tell people by what they should be offended by. You never know why somebody may be offended. You understand? Not acknowledging somebody may feel offended by them. Hey, you got to just know. You got to be willing to speak up. And there's nothing ever wrong with telling somebody. That's why the Lord said, if he hear you, so if you go to him and say, hey, look, I wasn't feeling that what you did. He say, then you know what, man? You're right. My bad, bro. You know what, man? I was drawing. Yeah, you're right, man. I was tripping. If he hear you, if he ain't just listening, a lot of niggas just listen. They go one ear out the other. If he hear you, hearing means that he digested and you convinced him and you see You see him actually, repenting. Repenting meaning, forgiving, changing his mind. You understand? If he changes, you could change his mind, then what? What's going to happen? Read on.
Thou hast gained thy brother.
That's what's going to happen, man. If you make him change his mind, if he see you, like people say, real recognize real, if he understand you, then you gain the brother. I'll tell you, somebody will respect you more when you go to them. That's what we're supposed to do as Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It wouldn't be this many problems around the way in every ghetto if people would just go to the people who offended them and, state their issue. Go ahead, Q.
I don't want to, if I could, sir, what you're saying is so heavy too, because, and the ones that don't go to you, they be going to other people talking about you and all that, and then if a brother doing that brother should shut it down. Like, you need to go to this man, tell him, like, telling me this. And man, if you even entertaining that, I gotta look at you as the type of brother you is. Man, that's all I'm saying.
No, that's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. You understand? If you can't talk to the brother that you got a problem with, but you can talk to another brother about the problem you have with another brother. Hope you following me. If you go run your mouth like a fucking hoe, you understand? You go run your mouth like a hoe to another man about an issue that you got with another man. What does that make? What kind of solution are you going to get from that? The person that the person that they're going to go talk to. It's gonna be like, damn, man, you know what? He always was a bitch ass nigga. I never did like him. You're right, man. They say this stupid quote that they say, an enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's snake behavior, man. You understand? That's some snake behavior. It's a coward behavior. It's bitch-like. You understand? That's what women do. Women talk behind each other's back. Men don't move like that. Right. Men of war don't move like that. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you how men of war move. If I got a problem with you, say, back in the day, man, listen, in medieval times, you understand? When we was going to war in here. You understand? The books in the First Testament, in the Apocrypha. Listen, we about to go talk to them real quick. Let's see what they about. You understand? Because if they men like we men, we're gonna talk about what the problem is. Right. You understand? And if it's a problem, then it's a problem. Once we leave, it's a problem. If they don't hear what we saying, then okay, we're gonna move on. Right. You understand? But what we're gonna do, we're gonna address it. Because that's what men do. Right. Men of war do. The Lord is a man of war. So if you call yourself a man of God, you better move like a man of war. Right. You understand? If you got a problem with a brother and you don't go talk to him and you talk to somebody else, that's a coward. You looking for help. You're looking for help when you should be trying to look to gain your brother. You're looking for help. You understand? But you're such a pussy. You're going to go talk to somebody else because you not a man enough to go talk to the brother that you have the alt with. That's a coward. That's cowards, man. You understand? That is not what men of the Lord do. The men of the Lord tells he tells Christ. This is red letters. This red letters. This is what Christ told us to do. Christ told us to go, hey, you got a problem with your brother, you go talk to him. Like Officer Quatazar said, a brother will go talk to another brother, and it's just like, damn. God damn. And then, again, now you the brother looking like, damn, like you talking, why you talking to me? You like Fox News. Why you got, you know everything about somebody. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? You got so many issues with people. Why are you talking to me about it? Go talk to that man about it. You understand? Trying to win me over to hate, go against a brother. And this is what I've learned from a wise man. You never, firstly, we don't do that here in the UPK. We don't do that in the UPK. We don't do that in the I.S.U.P.K. If the brothers who do that, you understand, and brothers who do that, you know, there's a lot of brothers in the world do that. Like I said, look at our crime, look at the neighborhoods, you understand? You can see it all day. You know, those brothers do stuff like that, man. You know, what they try to do is try to shift the judgment about the person. You understand? So now when this person comes around, you know, and they've been talked about that person, now they're judging that person based off what that person said. You understand? Hey, man, this brother Quadazar, man, every time I see him, man, he got some new headpiece, new jewelry. Who he think he is, man? Right. Watch when he come around, he gonna have some new chain on. And then now when brothers come around, they see Officer Quadazar, they looking for the chain. They like, well, I heard this nigga got a new chain every day. Hey, looking for Quadazar, oh, he got a new chain every day. You understand? They're judging the brother off of what that brother said. Now that brother has to unknowingly win, you understand, their approval because a hoe said something. You understand? Don't be a hoe. Don't be a hoe. You understand? Don't be a hoe. Go talk to the brother, man. You understand? 9 times out of 10, it's just a miscommunication. God damn. There's some miscommunication, man. That's what you do. You teach that to the brothers that you're around. Now watch what you see what's going to happen. You're going to see who really got longevity and who really got a chance to actually be somebody, you know, be a leader. You understand? You be a leader when you go to your people and you tell them if they have a problem. You understand? Don't go to Facebook. Don't go to social media. You understand? Everybody want to be like Chicago now. Everybody got an op. Everybody got an op today. You understand? Everybody got ops. Stop it. Stop. You understand? You have an art with a brother. You tell them, hey, listen, I got a problem. You figure it out. You have a drink. We go to camp. Cool. You know what I'm saying? We got business to handle. We don't got time to be, you know, dwelling over small issues. You understand? When we trying to build the kingdom of Christ. You understand? When we trying to get blacks and Latinos off of drugs. We're trying to get black women out of the strip clubs and renew their mind. You understand? We're trying to regain them to know that they're princesses of the Most High and not a hoe. You understand? You can't have hoe niggas and hoes. They don't mix. You know what I'm saying? We gotta fix something. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we raising up in here under Commander General Yohanna. Solution. Solution. You understand? That's what you're supposed to do. Now let's say again, the brother, you gained your brother, right? You told him what you felt. He said, all right, damn, you know what, man, you're right, man. I'm drunk. You know, my bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? My bad. And then he do it again. You know what I'm saying? What do? You forgive him again. But now say this time, he not hearing what you're saying. Say you go to him again, he doing the same thing. He drawing when you get around the girls. You know what I'm saying? That's what guys do. They start drawing. When you get around the girls, you showing off, cuz every time we get around the girl, I be the one bringing the girls around. Why you showing off? You understand? This is what you do now, because he ain't hearing you this time. Read on Quadazar. Verse 16.
Verse 16. But he will not hear thee, then take with thee 1 or 2 more.
See, look, if he don't hear you, then you gotta get a counsel. You understand? Because if he like, yo, dog, you tripping, man. You always talk about that every time we get around the girls. And you said that last time, bro. No, I ain't tripping, you tripping. No, bro, you drawing. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. I thought I told you last time. Like you're doing the same thing, brother, and it's offending me because now you're not hearing what I'm saying. Right. You know what's supposed to happen? You take them to counsel. Right. Now in the world, which is unfortunate, brothers don't have that. They don't have, you know, understand, righteous men to judge a situation. Right. You know what they doing it? They banging it out. They shooting each other. They killing each other. Oh, I ain't hearing what you trying to say. Oh, yeah? All right. Don't be here when I get back. That's what you hear. You don't hear two men judging the situation. You understand? And providing a solution. We have that here in the I.S.U.P.K. You know, so it shouldn't be happening in a place where we have counselors and we have, you know, the opportunity to live. Because if we was in the world, that's what happens when you don't have brotherhood. You understand? When you don't have a solution, you don't have a counsel, when you don't have, you know, a head. We have leaders, we have councilmen in here to help judge the situation, because you might have been wrong. Say yeah. Oh yeah, your cousin always draw them when the girls come around. But why are you putting yourself in them situations? You know, you might be wrong. Your cousin might be right.
Right.
When you go to council here in the I.S.U.P.K, don't ever think that you're going to win. You just better speak your piece. Don't ever think that, you know, hey, I'm going to win. No, this ain't court, buddy. You understand? This is the Most High court, but you get judged before, you understand, the Most High's angels and then men that operate, you understand, here under command of Gen.YAHANNA. You understand? That's the most righteous, you know, solution. The most righteous judgment. You understand? And the verdict is just. Like the Lord kills, the Lord makes alive. Is he unjust? God forbid. Hell no. The Lord ain't unjust because he kills. The Lord ain't unjust because he makes alive. The Lord makes his decision. And this is what we live our life based on, not our decisions, by what the Lord decides. The Lord gonna say, hey, here, take this. Now, matter of fact, let's get laws, man. Let's get some laws. You understand? What you know not to eat? Young man, what's your name? Kenya. It's not gonna be your name for too long. Kenya. Young man Kenya. Young man Kenya. What's some things that you know that you're not supposed to eat, young man Kenya? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What else? What else? Can you eat giraffe? Let's see. You can eat giraffe? If you don't know, it's okay to say you don't know in here. You don't know? It's all right. You can eat a damn giraffe, young man, can you? You can eat a giraffe. If you can catch it, you can eat it. You understand? If you can find listen, if you find a place, let me know. You understand? I want some giraffe. I've been thinking about that. I said, man, you know, when I found out what we could eat, and I ain't hear no giraffe, I said, you know how much, you know how long we gonna be eating? You understand? We gonna be eating for months. You know, we gonna have giraffe stew, giraffe. We gonna put giraffe on everything. We gonna put the car up to the test and see if he can cook for real. You understand? Giraffe is lawful. It's a mind-blowing thing. But only reason we know that is because we read the scriptures. You understand? The Lord says everything that he provides and he accepts as lawful, you okay to eat. You understand? What about any bugs? What do you know? You don't know? Okay, that's good. Crickets. You eat good protein. That's Captain Tywar. He loves those crickets, man. You understand? I've never tried me personally. I'm just waiting the right time, right place. The scriptures say there's a time for everything. You understand? Crickets you can eat. Let's find out. Let's read about some things that we can actually eat, man. You understand? Let's read. We're going to go to Leviticus in the 11th chapter. It's the dietary law. You understand? Dietary. This is what you can eat and be cool off of. You ain't got to worry about all that shrimp, crab, lobsters, and them shellfish and all that. People think that's a delicacy. You understand? These hoes think buying, sea critters and sea roaches, they some bad holes. They some high cholesterol bad holes. Go ahead, Quadra.
If I could, and I work with the park, so you already know getting hot.
Oh man,
They already with it.
What?
Pick it up.
I already know. Yep, they right in that. They right at the where they at? Right outside the Art Institute, that big park with the platters. You understand, the shrimp and all that. They're just thinking that they just eating good. You understand? You about to just go to your house and find the roaches. You live in Philadelphia, you got roaches. You understand? You might as well just pick the roaches in your house and put them in a bag and go put some butter on them and have at it. That's what you provide for your spirit when you eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. You are literally feeding yourself insects. And I don't think people even know quite as like you notice when people lack a lawful diet. A lawful diet has symptoms. Now everything has symptoms today. Some people may be allergic to say they may be allergic to beef. Some people are allergic to peanut butter. You understand? But whatever the Lord deems as lawful, it'll give you what you need. Eating those oysters, and dipping in the, I don't know what is it in the bag? Like it's like a bag, and they got the oysters and the egg. I always see a damn egg. Like I don't understand what that's about. But they got an oyster, an egg, like 2 shrimp, and like the skinny crab legs, and it's a crab bag or a seafood bag and stuff. You understand? Like, what is you doing? You literally, you got a better chance of just getting a goddamn, what's those damn lights that they put outside and track the bugs and zap them? Just get one of those lights that attract the bugs and the mosquitoes and put it outside your house and let it collect for like 3 weeks. And on that 3rd week, I want you to buy a clear plastic bag, season it up with some cayenne and put the Caribbean seasonings in the bag. Take your finger and go across that goddamn light and just dump whatever is in your finger in that bag and take it to the park. Go ahead and have at it, man. You understand? And have them goddamn oysters ready. Go ahead, Quadra. What's that?
Please explain Deuteronomy 23:2. Is this saying that bastard children cannot be Israelite?
Who? A bastard children cannot be an Israelite. 23:2. What is a bastard? Right. That's the question. You got the scripture? Let's get it. Young man Kenya. Go ahead.
A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
They said a bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Go ahead.
Even to the 10th congregation shall not enter into the Lord. Do not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
And then what is a bastard? That's the question, right? Or should a bastard not come into the what? What was her question? The kingdom?
Is this saying that a bastard child cannot be an Israelite?
It just said a bastard should not enter into the king into the what? What it said? Read what you got, young man Kenya.
A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
It said a bastard should not enter into the congregation of the Lord. It did not say a bastard Israelite, because this bastard shouldn't be entered into the kingdom of the Lord. It doesn't matter if he's an Israelite or not. Is Israelites only bastards? You know what I'm saying? Is an Israelite, can only an Israelite be a bastard? If a white bastard, is a white bastard allowed into the kingdom? Is a Chinese bastard allowed into the kingdom? The reason why they're saying the bastard should not be allowed, you know what I'm saying, to the congregation, because at a certain point there was a bastard, meaning, a disowned child. You know what I'm saying? Alexa, what is a bastard? She feel bad saying it. Alexa, what is a bastard? Alexa, what is a bastard? Good night. Go ahead, young man, can you? Say it again. Alexa, define bastard. See, you might know something. Oh man, young man, can you? See, Alexa, don't be on point all the time. Go ahead.
Bastard, a person born of unmarried parents, an illegitimate child.
A person born an illegitimate child. You understand? They can't define their parents. No, that's what a bastard is. How many bastards is today? You know, does that mean that they can't be Israelite? You know, I mean, there's bastard children all through the world. But do those children today not have a chance to, come into the kingdom? How about this? The Lord preserves and prefer those kind. The Lord actually looks for the neglected. He prefers the outsider. He prefers those children. You understand? So in this case, the bastard wasn't allowed because at that point it was more so, hey, we don't know who your parents is. How are we going to tell who you are? Right. It said we judge by the pedigree of our fathers, which means, we take this staff right here and there will be two priests, one on my left side, one on my right side. And if you pay attention to the Sabbath service, they say state your registry. Right. When you state your registry, it means to provide your father, provide your father's name. Your registry will be kind of like, when we have a baby shower, your parents are there. We know who the baby is. Understand? Your name that's on your birth certificate. You understand? So we can identify the children's parents, pedigree, your father. But we judge our pedigree by our fathers because the man lays the seed. Right. But it's hard to identify a child when we don't know the damn parent. Like today, you understand? When men and blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans deny their children, you understand? There's bastard children all over the world. Right. Does that mean they don't have a chance to not enter into the kingdom? No. Not right now. But back then, it would be a problem. You can't identify yourself. Oh, your head will roll. You understand? It's not taking the chance of, not knowing if this is an Israelite or not. You understand? Because bastards don't know their parents. So how are we going to be able to tell that you're an Israelite? Understand? And being as fact as the law is not done away with, which I just learned yesterday, it's more enhanced. The Lord was sacrificed for those children, those bastard children. Oh yeah, the Lord died for them. Those bastards, those Israelite bastard children, they died for them. Those drug dealers, the Lord died for them. Those pimps and those people that people consider lowly, like a bastard, illegitimate children. The Lord preserves them. The Lord died for them. Right. You understand? And this is what we building this up for. Because if that was the case, then we would just say, hey, people come here and don't know their parents or don't have their parents. You understand? We gonna deny them? We gonna deny them interests? We gonna deny them their culture? Nah. What we gonna do is discern their spirit and figure out who they are. You understand? Like today is. We have to, judge the pedigree and know by the father because, it's not like back then. As they said back then, if you couldn't state your father or your tribe, then you would be not allowed into the kingdom, not allowed into the gates, should I say. You weren't allowed into the gates. But the Lord, again, giving us mercy, and you don't know who your father is, and you're sojourning and you're trying to figure out your life, you come to the Lord and you say, hey, listen, I don't know my father. I never met him. I have a friend in the world personally. I think the only guy ever, like the only The only guy I accept as a friend, but my family is in the UPK.
Right.
You know, he's a bastard. Now that we talk about the conversation, it made me realize he's a bastard. He don't know his parents. He was adopted. He's a Mexican. He's an Israelite. You understand? That don't mean he don't have the chance to get into the kingdom. You understand? What we trying to do is get into the kingdom, not into the gates. But hey, if you don't have a parent, or if you don't have a father or a mother, and you come into you're African and you come in here, and we gonna figure it out. We gonna know. First of all, you probably come in here stinking. You know, them Africans stink. You know, it's ways to tell who people where they come from. You know, they stink. At the bottom of their feet is orange. You know, it's stained. Their head is shaped weird. You know. I have a hard time with, you know, my brother Nakar accepted the fact that Gilly the Kid is a goddamn Ethiopian. Yeah, Gilly the Kid is Ethiopian. I know he appreciates him because he's funny, but I get it. He's a goddamn heathen. Go ahead. You know, Wallow is his cousin, so we not knowing who is his father. How you know we call everybody cousin. Yeah, I mean, he looked like he do favor him. You know his family, but Gilly, he gives off Ethiopian vibes. He always looked like the Ethiopian to me personally. You know what I'm saying? You can tell features. You know, your features will tell. Your spirit, for real, will tell. You can look like whatever. Your mother may be Asian. Your father may be black. You might look like a black Asian. What they call them? Blazing. Look like blazing. You know, but we won't know until we check your spirit. You understand? And hopefully the Lord will provide a sense of understanding, you know, or knowing who this person is through their spirit. So do children that are bastard children, are they going to be Israelite bastard children going to be accepted to the kingdom? Yes. Yes. And how do we know that? Let's see. Give me where it said Christ said that he died. That he said it's for the Jews. It's for the Jews. Like, get me right. God damn. We said salvation is of the Jews. That's how we know that the kingdom is going to be for bastard children. It's going to be for those, you know, those drug addicts. You understand? It's going to be for the illegitimate children. It's going to be for all blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who have suffered, who has been kicked to the curb. You understand? And is searching genuinely. You understand? To find out who they are. You understand? Being a bastard is not going to put the cap on your access into the Lord's favor. No. You understand? The Lord sent his son to die for blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Today, the so-called Jewish man is not the one who Christ died for. You understand? We about to read right now why we know that the bastard children will be accepted into the kingdom. You understand? The Israelite children, right? If you got it, Quatazar, go ahead and read.
Oh God, it's the book of John, chapter 4, verse 22.
Go ahead. Take your time. Go ahead. It's all good. We already know what's going to happen. Like I said, Christians don't want to say everybody, Christ died for everybody. We about to read right here and let you know that Christ ain't died for everybody. You understand? Go ahead.
It's the book of John, chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
See, they worship, like they worship. They don't understand what they worship. Christians, understand? Christians don't know what they worship. They don't know who Caesar Borgia is. Right. You understand? They don't know that, you know, that devil, that man, you understand, was, you know, put in, you know, in front of the actual man who actually died for us. Yahawashi, Mashiach. You understand? That is the Lord's son. You understand? A black man. Christ was, he came from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
You understand? When today those, we gonna read. Go ahead, read on Q.
We know what we worship.
We know what we worship. You understand? We know who the Lord is. Yahweh. You understand? The Christians don't know the Lord's name. They call him God. God don't mean nothing. God just means power.
Right.
You understand? Power is not his name. You understand? We know who we worship. Go ahead.
For salvation is of the Jews.
For salvation. You understand? The salvation is your checkpoint as a Black, Latino, Native American. Salvation is your kingdom. Salvation is what the Lord provides for you. This is what the Lord got in store for you. Salvation.
Right.
You understand? Salvation is of the Jews. Those Israelite children, salvation is for them. Those bastards, those drug addicts, you understand? Those whores, those pimps, those drug dealers, when they come to live these law, statutes, and commandments, salvation is for them, the Jews. Christ came from the tribe of Judah. Just like black people, even today, man,
right.
We shorten everything. We speak with slang.
Right.
So today, we came from the tribe of Judah. If we knew Judah back then, we would say, hey, yo, Jew. That's who we are. We the real Jews according to the Bible. You understand? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And salvation is only meant for who? Read it again.
Of the Jews.
Of the Jews. Go ahead.
Verse 23. But the hour coming, and now is when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit.
See, who are the true worshipers, man? The true worshipers are his saints, are his children. You understand? The people who keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. Those are his believers. You understand? When we serve the Lord, we not serving the Lord half-ass here. We ain't serving the Lord just to, make it look good like Muslims. You know what I'm saying? Muslims, they don't care. All they do is put on a dress, and when it comes to what is it that they got their holiday? What is it, Q? Ramadan. When it come out, Ramadan. When it comes to that, all they do is put on the dress, they get fly, and they shoot each other at nighttime.
Right.
That's it. Ain't nothing spiritual about that.
Right.
Everything is spiritual about serving the Most High God of the Bible, the Most High God of the Jews. You understand? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Israelites.
Right.
You got where you left off at? Go ahead, read.
And in the truth, for the Father seeketh such to worship him.
Say it again.
And in the truth, for the Father seeketh to worship him.
See, and the truth. And what is the truth? Where's the truth at? Young man, go ahead. Say it again. Damn right, man. Damn right. You damn writers in here. And it ain't nowhere else.
Right.
It's not for everywhere else. Just for blacks, Latinos, and have you ever seen anybody else outside of being black, Latino, Native American step foot in here? Hell no. You understand? Go ahead, Quatazar.
Like you said earlier.
Oh. Yeah, the only white woman, don't take this verbatim, the only white woman that's allowed in the here is Alexa. You understand? And she don't even have a face to identify as who she is, but she got a white woman voice. We don't know. Alexa,
Alexa is an intelligent personal assistant developed by Amazon. First used in the Amazon Echo and the Amazon Echo devices developed by Amazon.
Alexa, stop. She gotta have a cover up, you know. She can't let it be known who she is. You understand? But there ain't nobody else allowed in under the house of Israel. You understand? Besides Black, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's like somebody else coming in your house who don't belong, who don't live there. You just gonna let them eat your food, use your toilet. You understand? You don't live here. Nigga, get out. You understand? This is for my family. This is my family. This is my father. This is my brother, my sister, my mother. You don't live here. Go before something happened to you. And this ain't meant for you. You understand? What the Lord has for us is set up in his house. And what's set up in his house is truth. You understand? Identity, culture. They said that we ain't have a culture. They took our culture away from us. Those fake Jews, yeah, they're Jewish. Jewish? You ever heard of Jewish people? Yeah. Those people that run the rap world, the industry, the diamond district, the banks. They're the ones that run the world. Jews, the real Jews, don't run the world today. So who Christ died for? If he died for those people who are already running the world, that don't make no sense. Christ died for the people who's not running the world. You understand? And that's here in the truth. And that's the only way you're going to know. You understand? Today, you're going to learn some law. So let's get back to 11, Leviticus, right? Because I wanted to get into that giraffe. I wanted to get into the giraffe, man. Leviticus chapter 11. You want to know what to eat and what not to eat? Go to Leviticus chapter 11. Oh my goodness, man. I remember Captain Shapar broke this down. And I was so confused, man. You understand? It's a lot of things we ain't allowed to eat, And America kind of like of course they know that. They put a stumbling block before us. That's why when you took the propaganda, what's the most famous pizza? Pepperoni. What you want for breakfast? Bacon. Gotta have bacon, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just bacon. You're a pig lover, you know what I'm saying? Gotta have bacon. Everything gotta have bacon in it, right? Understand? Everybody gotta love seafood. We just talked about seafood. Everybody got some money when they eat seafood, and snow crabs, and snow roaches and stuff like that, right? You understand? But the Lord said what we're supposed to eat in Leviticus 11. You understand? Now, this is how we know we can eat giraffe, right? That's how we know. Go to Leviticus 11 and let's say Leviticus 11 and let's start 11 and 1.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying.
Now the Lord spoke unto Moses. Moses gave the commandments, man. Understand? Moses gave the commandments. We all know the story of Moses. Moses led Israel out of Egypt. You understand? And when we was leaving Egypt, we had to, follow the law because we were making our way to the promised land. We were practicing. So when we got to where we was going to finally end up at, we already knew how to live. Same thing we doing right now. Read.
Saying unto them, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak to blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
Saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
See, all these beasts, when we know beasts, we call animals. All the animals on the earth, these are the ones you got to eat, man. Read.
Whatsoever parted the hoof and is cloven-footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts that shall ye eat.
Now, what is a hoof, young man? We know what a hoof is. We talking about animals right here. Foot. Now, what is okay, yeah, you're right. The hoof is a foot. But specifically about the hoof, what we just read, what was it saying about the hoof? Because certain animals have hoofs. You're correct. You're right. You know, I will hope that every animal got feet, but these animals we're talking about. But there's a certain look to a feet too, because what has hoofs? What animal has hoofs? Horses, zebras, donkeys, pigs, these things have hoofs. But the Lord was talking about what this hoof should look like. Because just like those animals you named, yes, they have hoofs, but this is how you are able to identify what you can eat, because the Lord is the greatest artist on this damn earth. You understand? And the greatest, he let it be known in small ways. You understand? The Lord put this thing together, magnificently for us to know what to eat and what not to eat. Check this out right here, right? This is from like Passover of Houston. Was it Houston? Yeah, it was Houston. We slaughter, with, the honor of slaughtering, the lamb for the Passover. You've been to the Passover. Quetzal, you've been to the Passover. You know how good that lamb is. That lamb is a day old. You understand? It's fresh lamb. This right here, I was there when this came off. You understand? This came from a bull, a beast, an animal. You understand? But you see the hoof, right? Now, what we just read described what this is. Now, read it again, Quadazar.
Whatsoever parted the hoof.
Whatever so part of the hoof. This is a hoof. And what's part? What's a part? A part is an intersection between two sides. This right here is a parted hoof. Read on.
Okay. And is cloven-footed and cheweth the cud.
It's cloven-footed. It's cloven-footed. And it cheweth the cud. You know what cud is? Cud is grass. You understand? These animals eat grass. They don't eat nothing but grass. And you see how big they get? The Lord is an artist. You understand? The Lord know what he's doing. So you hear people talking about, hey man, I'm a vegan. You hate God. You ain't allowed to tell nobody. Who are you to tell anybody that what God created is unlawful? You understand? This right here is letting you know it's lawful because the hoof is cloven-footed. Right. This is how the Lord wants us to go after the animals who have cloven-footed. Now, this is what we need to know, because like you said, a horse has cloven-footed. They have hooves. You understand? But what's the difference between a horse, a horse and a bull? Now read on, Quadazar.
Verse 4. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud.
Now there's other animals that eat grass, right? Zebras. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Or of them that divided the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud.
Now a camel chews the cud, and he has a hoof. Read.
But divided not the hoof.
But it's not a split on his foot. He has a hoof, but it's flat. It comes together. A horse, like a horse foot. You understand? That's a small signal from the Most High God to let you know, you can eat this. Small detail, what the Lord put on this earth, so we know what to do and what not to do. The Lord will do things in a small way and show you like, you supposed to mess with this, you ain't supposed to mess with this. But you ain't gonna know if you don't read, if we not taught, right? You understand? Read on.
He is unclean unto you.
He's unclean. You know how many people, I just seen somebody, I ain't gonna lie. And the internet is a wild place. I see somebody cooking up some camel hump. You understand? Yeah, it's disgusting. And I love teaching the dietary law. because at a certain point I will pull up the things and see all the weird stuff that people eat and all that type of stuff. People like to think of it as a delicacy. You can only get this certain time of the year and blah blah. So they cutting up the camel hump. Ain't nothing but fat, whatever it is, whatever. And they ate it, they fried it up and all that. Everybody like everything fried, and these people was eating it. But the Lord just said it's unlawful. Ain't black people eating camel? Hell no. We can't even afford a goddamn dog. We gonna buy some damn camel. You understand? But you got people across the Middle East, and they got the luxury and they got the money because they oppress us over here, and they buy a camel thinking that makes them, rich. They flaunt their riches and indulge in the sin of the Lord, but it don't matter to them because the Lord ain't give them the law. It's for us. So let them eat all the camel hump all they want. You understand? You don't eat no camel hump. You better not. I don't know if you get some camel hump, it won't even be real. You understand? I'm still skeptical about that lamb that would be given from the East Indians. So I love some lamb over rice, but at this point in time in my life, I don't think that's lamb. You know what I'm saying? I would like to figure out what it is, but sometimes it's just so good and it's so it's good on the pockets. You know what I'm saying? Because we niggas, we broke, we slaves, we can't afford. You understand the luxury of what the heathens consider to be luxury, but we don't eat that. We indulge in lamb. We indulge in the Passover lamb. You understand? We indulge over the chicken, beef. You got a question?
That's not a question, but I realize how, white people don't eat any of the animal food, and they call it delicacy when it's taken.
You can just take it, right? They eat all kinds of shit, man. Kangaroo burgers. Hey, listen, why? I told the class about this with Officer I.S.U.P.K, and he was disgusted. You understand? I.S.U.P.K don't move for nothing. I.S.U.P.K was disgusted. We was exploring while we was teaching class because of so many things that they consider to be food. Calamari. What's calamari? Calamari is eggs, fish eggs or something like that. Say it again.
Calamari is like octopus, like the tentacle or something like that.
Come on. Who in the hell? What questionable person decided to cut a tentacle off of an octopus? And decided to, it's disgusting. You understand? These things that people consider to be, good and it's a luxury. Oh, I always try something new. It's trying something new. I'll tell you what happened, trying something new. Eve tried something new. You understand? She tried something new. She indulged in different philosophies and she sinned against the Most High. You understand? And influence can be a mug on you. You understand? Especially when you're not sturdy with the Lord. Influence would be somebody, hey man, come try this Campbell cheesesteak. Come try these fried penguin feathers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, there's so many things out today. It wouldn't surprise me because people would just eat anything. You understand? People eat anything. Yeah, people eat people. You understand? So it's nothing shocking. But this is what the Lord said for the Israelites to have. You have to have a diet. You have a dietary law. You understand? You have to eat what's lawful. It's not wrong with it. There ain't nothing wrong with chicken. You ever have somebody say, hey, yo, you eat too much chicken? The Lord don't work. The Lord ain't saying nothing wrong with chicken. The Lord said I can have all the chicken I want. You know what I'm saying? As long as I ain't being a glutton, I can eat all the chicken I want. I can eat all the, name some good fish. There's some good fish out there. Go ahead. I love some salmon, man. I had a salmon steak. I don't know if y'all ever had it before. It's like a chunk piece of a salmon. It's like a steak, though. You understand? I ain't know. Listen, man. Come on, man. We all from churches. I'm thinking the salmon, you get the little block Jones, they sell the little pack, whatever. I'm like, yeah, bougie nigga, you can slam it. They got the salmon steak. Go ahead, Quatazan. Yeah, for real. That's where it started at, right? The can. Yeah, I remember them days. You get the salmon cake, make the salmon cake with the rice, some gravy, you straight. That was the salmon. But then we found out they was actually selling slices of this. We like, oh, good night. We done moved up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. These people out here, they just greedy. That's what it is. If you ask the animals who the devil is, they'll tell you. You understand? They ask the animals. If these trees could talk, they'll tell you who the devil is, man. You know what I'm saying? Because all he does is seek, kill, and destroy. Right. And that's what he does, man. You understand? Because he has no culture. He has to invade and portray. And this is what we building, man. We trying to get our brothers off of, drugs. We trying to get our brothers off of shit. Damn, let's start here. We trying to get them off of eating tuna. We trying to get our brothers to stop eating tuna. Shoot, we in the Levitical law. Let's get a brother to stop eating a tuna sandwich first. You know what I'm saying? We can work after that. In them prisons, that's what they eat, man. Yeah, they making a spread. They getting, they get oysters and tuna. That's what they provide in prison because they know that these are the Lord's people. And how else could they, put them at odds with the Lord when they're already, in hell? Let's feed them what the Lord doesn't like. Let's get them high cholesterol, diabetes. You understand? Let's give them, whatever it is, gout. All you women out there that's eating all those shrimp, them jumbo shrimps, and them, Cajun shrimp, fried shrimp, bubblegum shrimp. Y'all eat all the different kind of shrimps, and y'all wonder why y'all fingers all fat and y'all ankles swollen. It's because, you got a lot of sodium. You're eating garbage. You're eating something that eats garbage. You understand? And that's what's happening to your body. You ain't getting thick. You're not getting thick. It's a facade. You need to go get health checked out. You know what I'm saying? Go figure it out. Stop trying to live like an American. Stop trying to live like America. America is greedy. Right. You understand? We are not greedy people. You understand? We are kings and priests and princesses of the Most High, and we are elegant. You understand? Everybody want to be like us. Right. Everybody. You see, a black man was the first one. He put his hat on backwards because he had to tie his shoe. Now everybody wear their hat backwards. They don't walk how you walk. They don't cook how we cook. They don't dance how we dance. They don't talk how we talk. They're not influential like us. You understand? They can never be us. They can never be us. That's why we read in Deuteronomy 7:6. It said, the Lord said, you're going to be above all people. Why? Because they're going to look at us like that. They're going to look at us and be like, yo, man, I'm astonished by these people. As much as I hate these people, I wish I could be these people. That's what they think about you. That's what they know. You know what I'm saying? And with knowing that, we got to stay on top of our game. What comes with staying on top of our game? Keeping these laws. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to stay on top of your game. You're going to mess up. We going to mess up, But the job ain't to keep messing up. You understand? We ain't about to keep messing up. We're not about to keep, doing the same thing over and over. If that's the case, go back to where you came from. You understand? We don't need that here. We out here, we're in here trying to raise up, you understand, leaders and mirrors of the Most High. You understand? This is what we trying to raise up in here. This is what we are raising up. This is what Commanding General Yahanna has risen up and has kept alive. We would have not known about the I.S.U.P.K. if it wasn't for the internet. I.S.U.P.K. was the first Israelite. If anybody ever heard about being an Israelite, because of I.S.U.P.K. Nobody knew they were Israelites before the I.S.U.P.K. You understand? And that is what the Lord preserved for us and kept and you know what I'm saying, kept holy. Understand? We gotta live these laws. That's the point of this. That's the point of the class, living the laws.
Right.
You understand? So, let me get 1 John 5:3. Young man. 1 John 5:3 is going to be in the Old Testament. You understand? Because a lot, and this is the problem too, man. Like, let's know something. Let's know this, man. Like, when you say you care about God and you care about God's people and this, that, and the third. Like, it's easy to say that. Like, again, like we just read that they think they know who they worship. We know what we worship. You understand? If you say you love God, and you so down for God, and you want to see God, and all this God Christian talk, basically. The Lord knows your spirit. The Lord gonna know your spirit. You understand? You can say you love God. But it's a way to prove you love God. Understand? It's better to know, like they say, less talk and more action. You understand? This is what we about to read right here in the book of 1 John. Go ahead, young man, can you? We was in the book of 1 John 5:3. When you get it, you can read it. Go ahead.
These lay a great multitude of important folk, of blind, folk, withered, waiting for the moment of the water.
It's 1 John. 1 John. You're not in the book of John. Look for 1 John. If you go like in your context, right, like in the beginning of the book. So if you go into the beginning of your book, it'll show you. Get what you, man. Get what you's good at. It's good. I'm saying, I'm glad to see you, man. I'm glad to see you in here. So you see how they got in the checking the New Testament, and it'll say the number 1 John. That always helps. That helped me when I was a young man too. You understand? That context is good to help, when it's time to, turn them pages and help you out. Never feel timid to actually ask for help and get help, because this is what we're here to do, is learn, So ain't nothing wrong with that at all. And it's, nothing wrong with getting, passed down what was taught. So context is always to help you when you ever need to find something. So you got the book of 1 John, right? 1 John. Yep, there you go. It's all good. Context. 1 John 5:3. And we're gonna learn again, like a Christian to say, "Hey, I love God. I love Jesus. I love." And firstly, they always talking about Jesus. They be on that Jesus. Somebody creep me out quite a lot. That Isupk, right, brother? Like, Jesus Christ. You loving Jesus like that is something wrong with you. You understand? That loving Jesus like that, like we ain't like that. That brother right there, he says he loves Jesus. You understand? We need to love the Most High God first, and this is how we know we love the Most High God. You got it? 1 John 5:3. Yep. For this is the love of God. Jesus Christ. Nah, you know what I'm saying? That ain't the love of God, man. You know what I'm saying? That is what you call hypnosis. That is what Christians believe how they should act when they love God. You understand? But we're reading right now what it is that you're supposed to do. And when you say you love God, this is how it's supposed to reflect. Read. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. You say you love God. You say you love God. You love God, and except when things ain't going your way. Then it's F this, F that, F this. You love God? How you say you love God? You understand? No, keep the commandments. Through hell, hot, thick, circumstances, keep the commandments. Let's see how sturdy you are. Let's see if you don't fold. Let's see if you can keep the commandments under pressure. You understand? Like Job, like Elisha, you understand? Like Daniel, and like all these great prophets and all these great, women of examples in the Bible who kept God's law under pressure, man. You understand? Read on.
What's the love of God? That we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
And his commandments are not grievous. This is what I was taught. There's a way to keep all the commandments. We got over, how many commandments are in the Bible? It's okay. So there's over 300 commandments, laws in the Bible. Over 300. You understand? That's a lot. Now, a simple way to keep them all is how you do it. You love the Most High God first. And what we just read, what was love? It's keeping the commandments. You love the Most High God first, and you love your brother / your sister like you love yourself. And that's how you become the best brother and best sister ever, man. You understand? That's how you become in favor of the Lord. When you love the Lord and you choose his people first. That's how you keep the commandments. Choose the Lord's people first. Choose the Most High firstly. Choose to love his people. You understand? That's how you love. That's love. You understand? That's what love is. You understand? We are lost under the assumption today here in America, Black, Latinos, and Native Americans, that love has to be some damn near sickening, over-driven feeling. I love you, oh my God. You don't ever run into a woman like that. She talking like that. If you already married her, you gotta deal with her. You understand? You know what marriage is according to the Bible, right? You know what marriage is according to the Bible? Yeah, no? You know what it is? What is it? Say it again. He's an elegant man. You understand? It's good. Yeah. It said intercourse, sex. When you have sex, that woman that you lay down with, that woman that you have intercourse with, that is your wife. You understand? Under the Most High God's commandment. You know what I'm saying? So if you lay down with a whore, that is your wife. You understand? You lay down with, I don't even want to go there. Don't lay down with anything outside of Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You understand? And listen, when you do pick a woman and try to decide to lay with a woman, get to understand you. You understand? Understand you. Understand your duty. You know what I'm saying? If you're a priest and officer here in the Israelite school, I.S.U.P.K, understand that the truth is your first wife. This comes first. You understand? This is what got you out of hell, not a woman. You understand? This is what's going to provide your solution. This is what's going to get you far. And then the Lord will shuffle the deck for you. You understand? You serve the Lord, don't worry about nothing else. You understand? You learn how to water your plants. What I mean by that is maintain what you have, but you serve the Lord and the angels will fight for you. Say you wife, say Lord forbid, don't. You understand? Say you wife a whore. Say you have sex with a whore. You know, she's in the strip club. She in King of Diamonds. She on Instagram. She got viral because she was, you know, twerking or whatever these whores do. And you know, your job is to still be her husband. Unfortunately, you understand? If you being right towards the Lord and you serve the Lord you put a decree between you and that woman. She will leave you because you know what whores do? What do whores do, young man? Eloquently speaking, I trust that you're gonna say the most professional term. What do whores do? He's trying to think of the way to say professional. Hey, listen, you a brother, you a man. You understand? You can talk, but however you want to display it is fine. But what classify a woman as a whore? Damn right. Understand? She don't know what ride she gonna sit on. You understand? Matter of fact, she'll sit on ride to pay bills. Say it again. Speak up. Self-value. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because what's a woman's value according to the Most High is that her price is above rubies. You understand? All women back then at a point in time, their feet wasn't allowed to touch the floor.
Right.
You see Meatball. Her feet all on them damn streets. You understand? That is not how our women should be displayed. And hopefully that sister comes up out of that.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead, Quadazar.
It's like I said, if I could too, what you're saying so heavy. This is why, you know, the young children, the young boys can come inside the I.S.U.P.K. so they won't have these type of problems. So they won't be having to deal with the woman that are even just 3 or 4 or 6 hours. Because when you get raised up at a young age, and then you know what to look out for. And you're not going to be chasing the tail. I used to be in the world chasing out the half-naked women, you know, and you know, they get promiscuous and twerking, doing all that type of stuff on the internet. You will look at that as disgusting. You wouldn't even go for it.
You're absolutely right. You understand? Now we being as men and we Israelites, and you know, everybody want an Israelite, everybody want a UPK nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you come in here, don't be surprised when women start coming flocking at you. You young men can't. You understand? They see you wearing them boots. Yeah, your family gonna make fun of you wearing them boots, but them women gonna look at you like, oh, this is a young man right here. You know, you might have, you know, them Thundercats. Well, hey, that's a young man right there. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Coming in here, you'll be able to judge the situation. Because that woman might not even have the knowledge to understand her value, like you said, right? But you can be that brother that, hey, listen, this is who you are. Hey, did you know you was an Israelite? Did you know that God said that your price was above rubies? You know that God chose you above all people? And it'll change your life. You understand? Now, are we using the scriptures to gain women? Hell no. I'm going to tell you this. They're going to want you because this is what the scriptures say. You understand? It's going to come a time where a woman ain't going to want to be nothing but just called by your name. You come into the Israelite school, you become a priest, and you enter into the priesthood, and you become a new man, you understand? And you fight, and you endure. Women is a given. You understand? It's the last thing that, you know, you need to worry about coming in here.
Right.
But you do need to worry about what type of woman that you choose to deal with. You understand? And right about now, I would say, young brother, you don't focus on that right now. You understand? What you focus on is shedding yourself.
Right.
You understand? Grow up under these intelligent and these soldiers, man. Officer Quantazar. Ask questions. You understand? Learn these brothers. Ask questions like, what do you do? What do you do here? Because you being at an age that you are now, not that age is, you know, anything that's hindering you, but you are advanced. They say that a a young man knows more than a goddamn preacher. You understand? You know more about what's actually going on than a goddamn Christian pastor.
Right.
So that responsibility comes with being an Israelite. You understand? That responsibility comes with you being a Jew. You understand? And with that responsibility, the Lord expects for us to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Without these laws, statutes, and commandments, the world will continue to be in disarray. They continue to be chaotic. You understand? In no harmony. You understand? And it's going to force the Lord to keep, you understand, like us in a position to where we're going to just, we're going to seek help. And you know what's going to happen? It ain't going to be too long for where, the people that's looking for help, one day they're going to look for help and they ain't going to be here. Because you know where it's going to be at? Lord allow, quite desire, you understand, everybody else in the school, we get beamed up. You understand? The Lord going to take us up out of here because he's going to destroy this place. Right. You understand? And then when we come back and renew this earth under the Lord's law, we might as well get with it now. We might as well just, listen, we might as well just live the law now. Because when Christ come back, we're going to be living it anyway. You understand? When War 3, which is coming, it's coming. Nuclear thermal warfare. Talking about the type of bombs that melt your eyes away. When that comes, it's time to start living these laws. And that's what we're practicing here in the I.S.U.P.K. under Command and General Yahanna. And with that being said, I'm preaching officer of 1,000 bars I recall. You understand? Teaching under the authority under Commander General Yahanna. Since 1969, we've been teaching that blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Jews according to the Bible. Right. The I.S.U.P.K. is not affiliated with any Hebrew Israelite group out there. And if you're not in the I.S.U.P.K., it is not of the word of the Most High, understand, and not in the spirit of the truth. And with that being said, I'm passing class of priest and officer of 500 Quatas Akarab.
We are the I.S.U.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.K started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to marry. It's like from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10 means 10th in the Hebrew. My I.S.U.P.K, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to teacher, priest, fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you will like. Upcoming holy convocations being the Feast of the First Fruits. I believe it's Sunday, it's like count 50 days like it. It starts after the Sabbath, unleavened bread, Sunday, Sunday on Sunday, April 28, 2024. Count 50 days. Celebrate the 50th day, Monday, June 17, 2024. Start before sundown. And if you want to read up on it, go to Leviticus chapter 23, verse 10, and read down to 22. My wife going to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. With that, a macho. Right. And the Israel, the brothers want courtesy salute. But the Israel, by the Isupk, Almighty, Rock. Yahweh, Shaddai, Shabbat, Thumb. Yashmatai, hands down, sorry, it's a turn, it's a sister. This is going to stand up and anybody to survive. Once the brothers salute you, once the brothers back. Man, in Israel, we're going to get a sister one courtesy salute. Man, in Israel, might survive. Almighty, right.
Yahweh Shemar, Thumb Bashim Yahushua.
That's the time, and